You know, I think we all know that Spider-Man's going to be great. But one thing that is pretty evident right now is that they've announced that the final build of the game is complete, and what we see now is what we're going to get. With that being said, there are some interesting photographs and screenshots of the new Spider-Man game showing the completed version, and when you look directly to specifically some of these comparison videos with one another, right? So there's one that from the reveal that shows a scene with reflections and things like that and water on the ground, and then there's one that shows the new build, the final build, where there's none of that, though Insomniac Games has taken to Twitter and said that that just has to do with lighting in the game haven't changed. That kind of remains to be seen, and I'm not going to show the photos here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description so you guys can check those out and kind of judge for yourself. But I found it to be interesting because, you know, let's be honest, Insomniac is a great developer, and I'm not saying that I know for sure that this game is downgraded, but it is a little bit strange that, you know, so many of the screenshots that have come out now, which some of them, by the way, have come out from different places where, you know, the game has leaked early, right? So these game went gold early and people are out there playing the game, and so what we're seeing is an instance of these different people being able to play the game and access the game slightly earlier than you know, kind of anticipated. So it's very interesting to me and kind of funny to see as well. So according to one of the Insomniac persons, he says there's no downgrade. The sun moved during the course of our development, which changed the lighting in the scene and will reduce the amount of puzzles. Please enjoy the hour of amazing footage we've released since E3 illustrating this. So they're a little bit you know, kind of, I guess, annoyed by people calling out that this has been a downgrade, but it definitely does look like a downgrade, and this isn't the only one. This is the one that you know, that's making the most waves because it's the most one that looks different. Now, I'm not saying that the game looks bad, but obviously the game does look a little bit worse than what we were advertised, and I think that that's something that, you know, sometimes that happens with games. I mean, let's be honest, what we're seeing could be a difference between like PS4 and PS4 Pro footage. It could be anything, but it does look like, to me anyway, that there has been somewhat of a downgrade, which happens. I'm sure if the game's going to be good, it's going to be good for more than just being reliant on having solid, amazing graphics all the time. Sometimes great games can have you know, less than a stellar graphics all the time, so it'll be interesting to see. This is also an open world game, so you know, that's another instance of this kind of being a you know, a game that's harder to make and stuff like that. So they're denying a downgrade, but it definitely does look like there is a bit of a downgrade, and there is definitely a situation where, you know, fans are kind of on the lookout, you know, for these type of things. It does sound like a fanboy thing or whatever, but I do find it funny that PS4 fans were saying that Forza Horizon 4 was downgraded, and it turns out that it looks like possibly Spider-Man is the one that's downgraded. So I would love your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Let me know. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.